Hello, everybody. Today we are going to do a chill live talking to Bunk, hopefully. I don't know. Oh shit, maybe it seems like Bunk Bunk got the wrong time, but it's okay. It looks like he's still down to chat. Hold up. Wait. I'm retarded too. Did I? Oh no, okay. All right. He's still coming on, but it seems like he did not get the plan. He didn't get it. I'm talking to no one right now. I need to tweet out the stream. Look, that's what I was in the middle of doing. I got distracted. Shit, man. I don't know. I don't even know what is on the screen right now. I need to get this off quick. Whatever. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Thank you, Creeper. Shit, man. Shit, man. Damn, nobody is here right now. Shit. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Discordo. Oh, I'm on Discord right now. It's crazy. Oh, I shouldn't be opening this. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm retarded. Well, sorry. Okay. I don't know why. Hold on. What the fuck is happening right now? Oh, hello.
Oh shit, what's up?
How are you today, Bunk? Are you doing good?
Dude, I'm fucking tired, man. I woke up
Fair
today to
enough.
go work out and I'm about to fucking drop dead.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair
kinda
enough.
yeah.
I mean, we can
Yeah.
keep it short. I don't mind. I totally get it. I work at a pool, and we fucking open at like 5 in the morning. It's the gayest shit ever.
Christ, dude.
I know.
Yeah, I was up at around 5 to go down into the shit. How do I turn off Gotham Knights in the background? There we go. I was up at the pretty early in the morning to go down and work out with my cousin Connor, who's
Hell yeah.
a personal trainer. So I went down, did that shit. It's fucking great. But then yeah, totally took it out of me. I'm dead.
I mean, that's crazy that Augie's like boyfriend is your, no.
That's fucking wild.
Is your cousin,
so
dude.
One big fucking family, dude.
The one big family. No.
Yeah.
So I guess what we came to talk about was the deep fake thing, right? And I'll admit
Yeah.
some of my tweets were kind of Down syndrome. I'm not the best at tweeting, very obviously. But I guess my main point would be that like they're mostly immoral because there's virtually like no difference between someone's actual nudes and like a deep fake, right? Besides the fact that it's someone else's body.
No, so when you say there's virtually no difference between somebody's actual nudes and the what do you call it, somebody's
Deep fake.
deep fake, is there a moral equivalence between me hacking into somebody's fucking computer, getting their nudes, and just imagining them naked? Do you think there's a moral distinction there?
I mean, yeah, because I would say in one, you're exposing them to everyone else, and then the other, it's just like you're thinking about it. It's just a thought crime, right?
Well, no, I didn't expose them to everybody else. I just got their nudes.
Oh, well, I mean, you're still looking at them without consent, so it's still bad. But let's say
Yeah,
less.
but is there a moral distinction to be made between me hacking into somebody's shit and getting their nudes and
Yeah,
me
I'd say
imagining
yeah.
somebody naked?
Yes.
Okay. So there seems to be some difference that we're making between having somebody's actual nudes and even imagining them naked. So let's take it one step further. Let's say we're not even imagining them naked based on their build. Let's say we like I like see somebody else naked and I like imagine it as though it's them, right? Is there going to be a moral difference between me hacking into that person's computer and just imagining their face on somebody else's nudes?
Well, yeah, but in one instance, you're basically stealing something that they made that was meant to be private, and that it is, and you're stealing that, and in the other instance, you're just like thinking about it, right?
Yeah. So you're not even necessarily stealing it, right? You're just imagining it, right? So we can imagine that there's when somebody's like nudes get leaked or whenever somebody's like shit gets hacked or something like that, I can imagine there's probably some element to that where you're intentionally going out of your way to violate somebody's privacy, and that could desensitize you to that. But I don't think that there's a violation of somebody's privacy based on it not even being their body, right? Like in the same way that I pointed out on Twitter, when you say it's a violation of their privacy, I just ask their privacy to what? Is it their privacy to their body? That's not what we're looking at. That's not in the thing. They're not somehow like hacking into their computer and getting their body. It's somebody else's body, their privacy to their face. Well, their face is already out there, so I don't really see what privacy is being violated. And then I could just run a bunch of like little intuition pumps on you, and you could like see that there's clearly a feeling. It feels really different to get somebody's actual nudes and to like imagine them naked, or to imagine somebody else's body as though it's theirs. There's some distinction there. We feel like there's something different there, and I think that probably is pretty good evidence to show that these aren't the exact same thing,
Yeah.
either in the dispositions that they're caused or the actual violation of privacy itself.
Well, I mean, I would say you are violating their privacy though, because they don't want their naked body online, right? And
And
when
their
you
naked
do a
body
deep,
isn't online.
well, okay, yeah, but when you do a deep fake, it's very similar to someone else's. You know what I mean? It's very fucking similar. And I think they have a right to, like, I don't think it should be illegal, but it's definitely immoral to like recreate what someone's body would like. I obviously know they're not recreating their body in the with the deepfakes, but they all look so similar, right? They have a right to not have such a.
They look similar because they're human women.
Well, yeah,
You
but that
think
doesn't mean
all
they don't look.
human women, like if one human woman gets their nudes leaked, is that equivalent to all of the human women getting their nudes leaked because they're kind of sort of similar?
Well, no, because the other woman's face is on that body, right? Like,
Okay.
well, as humans,
kind of look similar too, right? 'Cause we're
well,
all
okay, as humans, right? As
right? Like
humans,
the eyes might be a little bit different, but they're gonna
as-
have like pretty similar facial
no,
structure because we're all
humans'
human beings.
brains are literally wired to recognize differences in human faces, right? Like it's very hard to find two people's faces who look exactly alike. When, if I saw two women's bodies, I probably wouldn't be able to tell them, like two similar women's bodies, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart.
Well, that might just be a reason to get your eyesight checked. I don't think that that's the case. We don't just do facial recognition. We also just do pattern recognition, generally speaking. And you can generally see different people have different build types. Different people have different structures, the way that their body is. Body fat percentage, muscle weight are all things that play a role into the way that your body looks. There
Okay,
are large things. There are
I mean, I
large
know.
influences that you have upon your body, and it's not exclusively the fact that all bodies look the same. That would just be like wrong. You're talking about in the case of, oh, well, they're somewhat similar. Well, I could just point out, yeah, it'd be somewhat similar. Every single human being is somewhat similar, right?
Well, yeah, but
When
I'm also we're
somebody getting
talking about
news leak,
like
it's their actual body that we're putting out there. It's a very, very large distinction to be made there. I don't think that there's some kind of equivalency we can draw, and I don't think we can draw a violation of somebody's privacy because somebody else's body was put out there. That seems completely absurd to me.
okay, but we're talking about like porn stars and like booby streamers, right? Like obviously all these bodies are they're all a certain archetype, you know? Like none of them are very fat. None of them are like particularly buff from what I can tell. They're all just like very slim and with huge proportions.
So you're gonna have different waist sizes to all of them. Like I could point out a billion things. You're gonna have probably different boob sizes. You probably have different colors of nipples. Even like there are a billion things that are unique about people's bodies.
Okay, nobody knows the color of Pokemon's nipples, though, right?
Real quick. And yeah, exactly, because their privacy hasn't actually been violated, right? That would be a point in my favor. But whenever it comes to, for example, the differences, the distinctions we can make between different people and their bodies, I could point out a billion different things. The reason that it's so bad for people to get their nudes leaked is because it is their actual body. It is revealing those characteristics about them. That isn't revealing any characteristics about them whenever you put their face on somebody else's body. It doesn't reveal anything about them. People aren't going to be able to mock them for their body or something like that because, quite frankly, it isn't their body. So the violation of privacy just isn't there that you keep pulling back to. It just doesn't, it's not how the technology works.
Well, no, I would say that the reason people don't want naked pictures of themselves online is because it's their private stuff, right? Like there's no like if realistically, if my nudes got leaked, I wouldn't care like all too much, right? Besides the fact that like that's my body and I'm not scared of getting bullied or anything. I get bullied every day.
That's
okay, I don't.
Your body, that's the issue.
Yes.
Somebody else's body.
But okay, wait.
It's no longer your body.
When I look.
Doesn't seem as big an issue.
If I had a twin and they put my face on their body and posted it, I'd be really fucking pissed because they just look so similar, you know? Like all porn stars and like these booby streamers, like they look so similar.
Are you talking about an identical twin?
I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because one of you getting your nudes leak would be the equivalent of the other one getting your nudes leak. You literally share a vast majority, if not almost all of your DNA, right? That's literally why we use twins for studies and things like that, to isolate specific nature environments and not nurture environments. This is going to be wildly different and disanalogous. In one situation, it's literally the same body. The only thing different would be like the places of the given body, right? Every single proportion size would be the same. Assuming that you're identical twins, you live a fairly similar lifestyle, your body weight's going to be the same. It is going to be the same body. I've people in my family who are identical twins. You can't tell them apart. For women, you can very much so tell women apart, right? The similarities between women's bodies are going to be very different. It's not even going to be the same body as in the case of an identical twin where you share 100% of your DNA. The amount of DNA that you share with a given woman is going to be much less so the case than you would share with like your identical twin sister.
Okay, if I went on like Pornhub right now and I looked at all like the top like fucking women or whatever, they're not gonna have very different body types. You know what I'm talking about? Like
they're gonna have wildly different body types.
No.
You ever been on Pornhub?
Yes, they're very. What do you mean? They're all just have big boobs and a big ass, like a skinny waist.
All of them have big boobs and a big ass.
A lot. Okay, a lot of them do. The vast majority of them do.
Oh, now it's not all of them. It's a lot of them, right?
Well, the vast majority.
Except for all of the other different categories of like porn stars, right? You
okay, well, I'm talking about the top porn stars. You know,
have like a more petite body. You can have porn stars who are shorter, taller.
Obviously, those are the most popular ones, right?
Yeah, but like whenever you say like, oh, all of them have the same body, my response is gonna be like, no, they don't.
Okay, but we're talking. Okay, when I compare Pokemon to a porn star, they have a very similar body, don't they? They're not fat, like. There
are more characteristics of somebody's body than not being fat. Like,
okay,
for example,
but like
said things like
they're gonna have big boobs. They're gonna have a slim waist. You know what I'm talking about?
So hold on, okay? No, that's not gonna be always the case. Just having big boobs. If you are a woman and somebody posts an image of their big boobs, right? Your body didn't get leaked, right? If you have big boobs, that's not your body.
Okay, but
your privacy wasn't violated by them posting their nudes, right?
It's similar enough to where it's unethical.
Your privacy wasn't. So when we say it's unethical, right? I'm not talking about posting it. So if you're not talking about posting it, I would just ask you to draw a distinction there. But whenever we're talking, I want to talk about right now the privacy violation because that's the first point I want to go down. And then we can talk about the other ethical considerations we might make when weighing an action. But when it comes to, like, for example, if you have big boobs as a woman and somebody else posts their big boobs, your privacy didn't get violated, right?
Well, yeah, but they don't have your face. Your face is your most identifiable feature, I'd say.
They don't have your face. Let's say that they post an image neck down of their tits. Okay?
Are they claiming to be the other person?
Does it matter? Let's say they are claiming to be the other person.
Okay, then yeah, I'd say that does matter. I'd say that does matter then, because then people could be fooled by it, right? And they're like, "Oh, this is Pokimane."
It doesn't matter whether they could be confused, right? I'm asking, is your privacy violated? Was your body leaked?
I would say probably to a degree, yeah. Like, obviously not as bad.
Somebody else's body is your body.
Well, they're claiming to be, right?
They posted their nudes. That was actually them leaking your body.
The outcome is the same though. If people believe this to be your body versus people who
I don't care about the outcome right now. What I'm talking about is the privacy violation. We could talk about outcomes afterwards.
Well, yeah, the privacy violation is that's why the privacy violation is bad, is because of the outcome, right?
If I were to keep this on my computer completely exclusively, okay, let's say I make a deepfake on my computer, where is the bad outcome?
There's no bad outcome because it's just you.
Is there morally wrong?
Probably not, no.
Okay. Would their privacy have been violated?
I mean, to a degree, I'd say, yeah. Just because it looks similar enough to them.
How would their privacy have been violated?
People don't want people jerking off to their naked body. Like, that's just...
They're not jerking off to their naked body.
You're not... Okay, you made it and you're not jerking off to it? You made it... Wait, are you made it?
It's almost like we've rewinded the conversation that we had on Twitter where I had to explain how the technology works. It's not like they're trying to recreate their body.
Okay, but it is a recreation. What do you mean they're not trying to recreate their body? Okay, the exclusive purpose of
a porn star's body, it's not their body.
Okay, but the exclusive purpose of like someone putting Pokimane's face on like a porn star's body is to simulate what their body looks like, right? It's not like they're putting her face on like some
kind of sexual pleasure. Yes.
Yeah, it's not like they're putting their face on like some whale's body. So they are trying to recreate it.
Actually, hold on. If I were to take a picture of you and I were to draw a picture of you naked, is that me violating your privacy?
I mean, yeah, to a degree.
You think that's me violating your privacy? Privacy of what?
Privacy of not having a naked picture of me online. Like, obviously, the
naked picture of you isn't online. That's not a naked picture of you.
It's similar enough, though,
I just draw a picture of you, and then I made it naked, right? There's a distinction to be made there.
Yeah, but it's similar enough to where it is a violation. Like,
privacy to what?
Privacy of not having, like, my dick online, you know?
Your dick isn't online. That picture is not your dick.
Okay, yeah, it's not my dick specifically, but if you drew a picture of what you believe my dick to look like...
Privacy violation to what?
Of what my dick potentially looks like.
You don't have a privacy to what you potentially look like. I don't have a privacy to what my name could potentially be, right? If somebody made up a name and they put that out online, that wouldn't be leaking my name.
Well, yeah, because if there's a fake name of you on
privacy violation.
If there's a fake name of you online, then
it's not about privacy. Isn't about what it could potentially be, right? You could potentially have a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex down there, right? That's not your privacy, though. What your privacy covers is specifically what you have, your body. And when you say, "Oh, it's a violation of what potentially could be my body," well, then I would just ask you, "What do you mean potentially?"
Well, because now everyone online...
What does that even mean?
Everyone online now believes that to be... Well, they don't believe it, but now everyone online has a picture of what I am naked. You know... Wait.
Everyone online would have a picture of what you are naked because you share your anatomy with 99.9% of people. And if you have a really fucked up looking penis, my dude, everybody would know what like a penis looks like. Your privacy is not being violated by people having a conception of what a penis looks like.
I guess that's a fair point. But when you... I guess this drawing path is a bad stance to take because it is pretty different. But when you make a deep fake, right? I would say it's similar enough to where it is almost like having a naked picture of you online. Like it's
Can I address somebody in your chat real quick?
Yeah.
Deep fake. If y'all getting railed, I'll listen to your opinion. not even a deep fake, but there are my actual nudes online, and people have actually used it to sexually harass me. Okay, I'm
yeah,
so sick and tired of people being like, "You can't talk about this subject, bitch." This was the real thing. Okay, I don't want to hear fuck all out of you. Okay, have your nudes been leaked online? Have you been sexually harassed? Probably fucking not. How about you shut the fuck up? Okay?
Fair enough.
But no, when it comes to like, am I violating your privacy by having a conceptualization of like what the human anatomy looks like? I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's ever going to be the case. I think when we talk about privacy violations, what we're talking about is specifically how your anatomy is actually actual photos of that. What covers privacy is going to be things that are actually the case, not things that are potentially the case. Even whenever you say like potentially the case, I would have to ask like what even do we mean by potentially in this situation, right? Like not even to be like really gay and philosophical about it, but like what does that even mean? Like are we talking like what is physically possible?
Yeah, like
Case?
like obviously no one knows the color of like Pokemon's nipples, right? But when I post, like that doesn't matter, right? Like nobody really cares about the color of Pokemon's nipples. What they care about is her naked body, right? And like the shape of it.
The color.
Sorry.
People know what the shape of her body looks like.
Yeah, and that's why it's violating to post her completely nude,
people
right?
know what the shape of her body. Well, yeah, it would be to post her completely nude, but she's not being posted completely nude. People already know what the shape of her body looks like. She's a live streamer. It's like saying the way that my body looks, right? If anybody could imagine me naked, that would be a violation of my privacy. You already know the shape of my body. I have a broad chest. I have broad shoulders. You know what I look like, right? We know what Pokemon looks like. It's not like we're violating her privacy of how her body looks externally. If you mean underneath her clothes, we still don't know what her body looks like underneath her clothes.
Okay.
So I'm again like I don't see what privacy is being violated.
Okay, so so there's an obvious difference between if I just like took a picture of you fully clothed and I imagined you naked versus if I took your face, I went online, I found someone with a very similar body shape to yours who was a porn star, and then I photoshopped your face onto that and I was like, look everyone, it's bunk.
Yeah, if you posted that, the problem with it wouldn't be the privacy violation, it would be the potential damage to somebody's reputation, right? But I'm not defending posting it. I'm defending the idea that it's not a privacy violation. I'm also defending the idea that it's going to be no different, morally speaking, provided you don't post it, from like you imagining somebody naked and jerking off. These are going to be like almost completely identical in utility weighing.
I mean that's fair, but like when you it's just so similar that it's yeah, like that's my whole point is like, it's just so similar that it's basically like your news have been leaked, right? Like when Pokemon looks at this porn star, it is like when Pokemon looks at this porn star, do you think she sees herself in that? Like, do you think she can really differentiate?
Face in that.
Do you think she can see her body in that though?
Body. Yeah, I think she can differentiate between her body and somebody else's body. I'm pretty good at that. I think you're pretty good at that. I think most people are pretty good at that.
If you show me just
most people know what they look like.
A neck down like picture of like 3 different women, I could not differentiate between them as long as like they were all of similar body shapes, of course.
As long as they were all shitty, similar body shapes, they have similar like nipple colors, similar placement.
Well,
similar, sizes of breast, right? Like
3 random women on the street though. I don't know their color of their nipples.
So I don't know how many women you've seen naked, okay? But 3 random women off the street, they're gonna be pretty different, okay? Just from my experience.
Okay, no, but we're saying they have similar body shapes.
Right.
But I have no idea. Like I've seen them fully clothed, and I say, oh, they all have similar body shapes.
Okay, yeah. But leaking your nudes, the problem with leaking somebody's nudes is not knowing what the silhouette of their body looks like. I know what the silhouette of my body looks like. Your entire stream knows what the silhouette of my body looks like. That's not the problem with leaking somebody's nudes. Everyone knows it's not the problem with leaking somebody's nudes. It's apparently obvious, right? The problem with leaking somebody's nudes is knowing what it looks like underneath that. The other externalities of somebody's somebody's physique. Those are going to be the problem. The actual violation of somebody's privacy, right? In the same way that it wouldn't be a violation of my privacy to say I have a first name and a last name, right? Because you would know that I have a first name and a last name, but it would be a violation of that privacy to specify those given things. That specification, that is where the privacy lies, not in the silhouette of somebody's body, because everybody can see the silhouette of your body.
Okay, but the silhouette of your body...
real quick,
sorry.
The mere fact that you know what Pokemon body kind of looks like is proof of this, because you haven't hacked into her computer and seen her nudes, but yeah.
Wait, I know what her body looks like because I've seen... Like, the silhouette of your body is that your body's... Right? What? Sorry?
You've seen her on stream, you've seen pictures of her, right?
Yes, of course.
That's not really private then, is it?
Well, no,
The way
but
her like body generally looks.
the silhouette of her body is it's so similar, right, to these other streamers that when I put like, it's just like if I randomize the color of like Pokemon's nipples, right, and like I don't know. What else would I randomize about her body? Like her nipple, her belly button placement.
You have to randomize like a bunch of different factors. There's a billion things I could see going into somebody's body. Like just from my experience with fitness and like bodybuilding and the people that I've talked to, like you take tons of measurements about somebody's body to try and figure out the state that it's in. There's gonna be just things you can say visually. You're gonna be able to show differences between somebody's body. For specific measurements, you can take like somebody's waist measurements, somebody's arm measurements. Again, like for women, probably for men. I don't know. Do men have like a bra size? It doesn't matter. You could probably take the bra size of a given woman. You can see visually the differences between like nipples. There are different types of nipples, if you know about that. There are a bunch of things that are different about women's bodies underneath them. And again, I don't know how many women you've seen naked, but there are a billion things. There are a billion different variables that can come to women's bodies and to men's bodies. There's a lot of different bodies. There's a lot of different variations of bodies, more so than the exterior silhouette of them.
Okay, do you think?
So, the problem with your statement is just like, if you're talking about like, oh, they're generally going to follow the same like outline, well, yeah, that's how human bodies work, right? We're all this part of the same species. You're going to see pretty similar things across the board, right? Most people are going to have 2 nostrils, they're going to have 2 eyes, they're going to have 1 mouth. Or if you're talking about the specificities of somebody's body, I'm just going to reject that outright. These things aren't that similar. These things are pretty different between individuals.
Okay, but when Pokimane looks at her deepfake, right? Do you think she looks at it and goes, "Oh, this isn't that bad. Look, her waist is like her waist is longer than mine. Her legs are like a bit lankier." Like, I just don't see that happening.
We're gonna look at the differences between somebody's breast sizes, their nipple placements.
Okay, but their breast sizes are very similar. Obviously, they're gonna select someone with very similar breast sizes, a very similar silhouette. Very similar body shape.
A similar breast size is going to be a different breast size, right?
Barely. Barely. You know, it's just it's like
different, right? Similar means it's not
I mean, like I said on Twitter, this is a 90% accurate picture of some. Sorry, would you say it's 90% accurate?
It shares 90% of the similarities with human bodies because that's how most human bodies work.
Okay,
most human bodies share 90% of characteristics. I share about 90%.
Then why don't they put her on a fat body then? Why don't they put her on a fat body?
Why don't they put her on a fat body? Probably because it's going to be less sexually attractive.
But you just said earlier that on porn sites there's tons of different bodies, so.
Oh yeah, because this is gonna be like a specific type of fetish porn. Whenever people are like, "Oh, I'm attracted to like Pokemon's like body type," they're not gonna be looking for a wide.
So yeah, why don't they Photoshop her onto a fat chick for those people?
I just answered this question again because it's gonna be polarizing. The types of demographics you're gonna find for those given individuals are gonna be pretty different.
Exactly. So they're making a conscious attempt to recreate what her body looks like based off her silhouette.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time, right? The reason that they're not going to use a large body is because people who are attracted to Pokemon's body type are going to have a different set of attractions on average than the people who are going to be attracted to larger women.
Exactly. Okay. But that doesn't
mean that makes this a violation of their privacy. Correct? That's not a direct implication, or do you disagree with that when you'd like to demonstrate how that's a direct implication?
Well, no, I'm a bit confused on what you're saying. Like they are they are consciously trying to find a similar looking body to Pokemon, right? Because that's what will attract the most attention, right?
Yep, they're similar in like silhouette, probably. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
okay.
But again, your silhouette isn't your privacy, right?
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Okay, so this is a violation of their privacy. They're not like hacking into Pokemon's computer and getting the way that Pokemon looks naked, right? Every single thing that they know about Pokemon to make these types of things, every single bit of information has been shared with Pokemon publicly. The ability of them to recreate Pokemon's body is only to the extent of which Pokemon is shared publicly, and therefore is not a violation of privacy.
So you don't think recreating someone's body is a violation of their privacy?
No, because the ability to recreate somebody's body, provided you don't hack into their fucking phone or some shit and find their nudes, is going to be to what they've shared publicly, the extent of which they have shared publicly. That is going to be the best of your ability to recreate somebody's body.
Wait, so you're saying that Pokimane, how is Pokimane supposed to know that her putting her body online would result in people doing this, right? Was she supposed to like predict it?
Will result in people knowing
Oh yeah, well when
what her body looks like?
When Pokimane initially started streaming, deepfakes was not a thing, right? So when she put her body out there, she would have had no way of knowing that it was possible for people to take her face and match it with someone else's body to create a very similar looking nude, right?
This has nothing to do with my argument, but I'll address it anyway. We can move on to this topic. There would be no way of predicting this. This has no influence on whether it's a violation of privacy or not.
But didn't you just say it's her fault because she put it online, right? It's like anything she puts online is not her private. Anything she puts online is not private, right? Sorry.
Yes, that is true.
Anything she puts
definitionally true. She knows that whenever she started streaming, her body wouldn't be private. The silhouette of her body wouldn't be private. Her face wouldn't be private when she put it out there. Yes?
Yes.
Can you predict that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, presumably, somebody could draw an image of her, right? That's a capability they would have?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So, presumably, they could draw that naked to some degree, right?
But with, I mean, I'd imagine so much less accuracy, right?
Just as much accuracy as a deepfake.
Really?
The exact same amount. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, how would a deepfake have more accuracy? The only capability you have as somebody who's making a deepfake is knowing the things that they have publicly put out there about themselves. For example, their body shape. For example, their face, right? You have no greater capability, nor does an AI, of having any ability to recreate somebody's body. It is to the exact same degree of specificity. Again, to say that it is more specific is just not how the technology works.
No, okay. Obviously, a drawing of Pokimane's body is going to be far less. Sorry, what am I thinking of? Far less realistic than an actual picture of a naked woman's body, right?
There are people who draw insanely realistic images of people.
Okay, are those people drawing nudes of Pokimane though?
With art,
right?
They are capable of drawing nudes.
They are capable. Okay, yeah, they're capable.
Whether they are, and I don't know. I haven't searched the Pokimane archives of Pokimane porn. That's not what I do with my day.
Well, I've done No, I'm kidding. But no,
it's not my thing, dude. Like I'm good.
So now but with this new deepfake technology, right? Anyone is able of recreating a video of Pokimane having sex, right? And also
no, not recreating a video of Pokimane having sex. Putting Pokimane's face on a video of somebody else.
All right, yeah. Recreating a video of what Pokimane may potentially look like having sex, right?
May potentially look like.
Yes,
again,
yes.
I could recreate a video of what somebody would potentially look like by drawing frames of something, right? I could totally do that. You're capable of doing that. It's a capability that everybody has.
I mean, but that would take a lot of resources, right? So I'd say it
would take resources, but it would be physically capable, right?
I would say it's reasonable for Pokimane to expect that not to happen by putting her body online, right? And to not happen to a large degree, right?
Yeah. It would be only reasonable for Pokimane to expect privacy insofar as the things she has not shared online. The only information that people have access to about Pokimane's body are insofar as the information she has shared online. Therefore, Pokimane is perfectly able to predict to the degree of which her privacy will be violated.
Okay, yeah, true. But realistically, right, there's not going to be a lot of animations made of Pokimane having sex, right? Because that takes a ton of resources and time.
Whether they are likely to be made or not is not of consequence. You asked me if the potential of the technology being made. That was the original question. Right?
But
so
now
on that topic, the potential of that happening is 100% there. Regardless of that potential even being there, let's imagine that nobody's drawn anything ever before. We're living in some wild fantasy world. Okay, Pokimane would still have a reasonable expectation of privacy, as we've not developed new ways of like taking apart somebody's clothes. Like with some kind of advanced technology that predicts what their fucking pussy will look like or some shit. What we have is we have the information that she shared publicly. She knows that that information has been shared publicly, and she knows that she doesn't have a right to that privacy. And that is why Pokimane has never made a statement that it violated her privacy.
I mean, okay. Yeah, but as I was saying before, now there's potentially like a million videos of Pokimane having sex, right? Like, or not of Pokimane having sex, sorry, but of what she would potentially look like having sex, right?
Deep fake.
Yes,
like,
yes.
I don't know how many there are though. This isn't.
But I mean,
I spend my time with.
They can be mass produced at this point, right?
Anybody with the know-how about the technology. Not many people know how about the technology. Do you know how to make a deep fake?
I mean, no, but I'd imagine there's a lot of people learning right now. There's probably a lot of people learning right now.
There are a lot of people who know, right? There are a lot of people who also know how to draw, though, right?
Yeah. Okay. But not a lot of people with the resources to create an animation of Pokimane having sex.
Well, no, there are enough people with the resources, right? There's just more people with motivation when it comes to the deep fakes.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, I guess.
Okay. So we're like pretty deep in this conversation.
Yeah.
I've still yet to see how any privacy's been violated because again, the only information that's available to these people who are making deep fakes is information that Pokimane put out by themselves.
Okay, the privacy is she has a privacy to how do I word this? I'm sorry. She has a privacy to to what her body looks like, right? And I realize this is not exactly what her body looks like, but it is like 90% similar. So like, where's the line of like, this body is 95% similar to this, this person's body is 95% similar to this other person's body, right? Like
the line would be
like, is it only 100%? Like,
so insofar as violating the privacy, it would be that person's body. Right, it would be a replication of that person's body. That would be the line, right? Insofar as violation of privacy. Now, as far as what is consequentially wrong to post online, I would agree with you that AI porn is probably bad to post online to people. It just makes them feel real bad. It doesn't even have to violate somebody's privacy. It just make them feel real bad. Have very few benefits to it, right? It just makes somebody feel real bad. Encourages bad behavior, whatever, right? But insofar as violation of privacy, that's not the problem here at all.
Let's say there was a technology that could recreate what someone looked like and it was 99% accurate, but it did like the same shit as like the AR shit does, where it like pulls from like other people's bodies online and it like mashes all them together and like creates a 99% accurate image of what that person would look like naked. Was that morally wrong?
That person will potentially look like naked with a 99.9% degree accuracy or 99%?
A 99%, let's just say that.
Oh, 99%? Probably not. Probably
no?
A violation of somebody's privacy.
That would not?
No, because whenever you say like 99% accuracy of somebody looks like, well, I guess it would suppose how this technology works, right? If it works through doing things that violate somebody's privacy, then yeah, probably there. This technology would be like even theoretically impossible. You're kind of asking a question that's nonsense.
Well, okay.
But whenever it comes to, for example, the ways that gets it, if it's just like trying to make predictors of the way that somebody's body might potentially look like, it being 90% more or 99% accurate to somebody's body, that would just be like anybody who looked kind of similar to you, right? So, for example, if somebody who looks kind of like Keemstar uploads themselves getting fucked by a dildo on a railroad track, it's not a violation of Keemstar's privacy, even if they look 99% similar, right? It's not particularly a big issue. Now, if it was to the point where it's so similar that our eyes couldn't discriminate between the two, given the two's presentation to both of us, right? We had no ability to discriminate or to disseminate between the two. It's not discriminate, disseminate. Then that might be a problem, but that would be a problem with more practical concerns rather than the privacy violation. Or I suppose it could be a privacy violation if you like took away like 1 pixel or something. Yeah. It wasn't something that was visually capable of being represented, or added more information to somebody's characteristics than it was previously known.
All right, so let's say this bot, right? It scans your public Instagram. You have thousands of pictures on Instagram. It goes through all your pictures. It calculates exactly how tall you are. It figures out all your dimensions if you're like this really advanced AI, and then it takes other pictures of other people, mashes them all together, and creates a hyper-realistic picture of what you look like. You would say that's bad, right? Because it looks very similar.
So The problem would be this technology would be impossible to have without violations of privacy, because you'd have to have some kind of way of disseminating what somebody looks like underneath their clothes.
Well, I mean,
post Instagram pictures
like it looks, it can see like
naked.
It's like, oh look, here's like it'll be like, oh, this is gonna sound really weird, but like, oh look, here's like a tiny bit of this guy's penis right here, and we can match that with this picture over here. Like it's
if you've got a bunch of pictures of your dick online.
No, it's like it's barely showing through like your sweatpants. It's barely showing through like your sweatpants or something, right? And it takes all those pictures, combines them together.
Oh no, no, that totally wouldn't be a violation of your privacy. If you can see someone's dick size through their sweatpants, you could discern that right now. If I were to post a picture on social media where my dick is kind of showing through my fucking sweatpants, dude, let's say that shit's erect as fuck, right? And I post that shit on social media, it wouldn't be a violation of my privacy for you to look at that photo and make basic assessments of that photo.
It's not assessing based off just one photo, though. It's going through your entire library. It's going through every picture.
Through your entire library, right? Let's say, okay, one of them has half the dick in it, the other one has the other dick half the dick in it, and you mentally can put those two together. That's not a violation of my privacy. I posted that publicly.
Really? I would feel very violated if that happened to me. I mean, that's just personally, though. I don't know.
I feel like you violated yourself by being a fucking retard. I mean, like, fuck, dude. If you post like half your name in one tweet and half your name in another tweet, and you feel violated whenever people put those two together, shit, dude. Maybe have some ability to predict how people work.
No, but like, it's not just two pictures though. It's like your entire fucking Instagram that it's looking through, and it can see like tiny bits.
The concept remains the same no matter how many.
It just combines like 100 pieces where you're where it's like nothing basically, and you look at it, you're like, oh, it's nothing. You post it, and then it combines them all together, and it's like, oh, you're fucked now, right?
If you are posting pictures with your penis in frame, then probably not a violation to look at those pictures, right? If I were to scroll through your catalog and look through your pictures, that wouldn't be a violation of your privacy.
Yeah, it's not a violation.
You posted publicly.
It's not a violation, but
if
it's
a
like
robot goes through your pictures that you posted publicly, is that a violation?
No, not yet.
Fuck you mean not yet?
Well, not until it combines. Not until
you've gone through every bit of information you posted publicly.
It goes through every single.
It can't glean new information.
Yeah, but it goes through all my pictures and it combines them all into one. And now there's a picture of my dick online, right?
There already were. There were hundreds of pictures of your dick online, presumably.
Well, yeah, but...
in your hypothetical, there are hundreds of your pictures of your penis on your profile. So it puts those pictures of your penis together. Tough shit,
but
dude.
you're huge. Okay.
You would want to post that shit online.
If I'm looking through someone's Instagram, I cannot...
You don't want your penis to be put online. Don't put your penis online. I think most people understand that.
But when I'm going through someone's Instagram, I cannot take 100 pictures of somebody and magically put them together in my head and think of the exact dimensions of what that person looks like, right?
Well, no, you can't do that. Maybe because you were dumb, right? You might be really fucking stupid. But if you can basically look at photos and put them together, yeah, you could do that. For example, you've looked at hundreds of images of me throughout this conversation.
Yes,
Each frame that appears on your screen, that's an image of me. You have a rough idea of what I look like, correct?
Yes, yes.
You've never seen me in person. You've only seen pictures of me. But your mind is able to assess all of these pictures of me and put them together as something. You already possess this capability. Everybody possesses this capability. It's not a violation of my privacy for you to look at individual frames of me and realize that, like, I have a physique of somebody who's traditionally masculine. I'm currently wearing a chain right now that has one on it. I'm wearing a Superman shirt. I'm wearing a black sweatshirt. These wouldn't be things that violate my privacy, even if, to look at them, right, if I, like, duck at a frame, you'd have to put together multiple different images of your head. That wouldn't be a violation of my privacy.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if you have fucking abs or not, right? But if I, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you don't. And you won't know that unless I post a picture of me shirtless.
Yes, yes.
You couldn't know that. You could not possibly know that. An AI could look at a billion, gajillion different pictures of me standing like this, and you have no fucking idea. Be none the wiser. Right?
Okay, but let's say in one picture you're slanted to the left, and it's, you know, a bit of your abs, like a bit of your stomach is showing, and then the other picture you're slanted a bit to the right, and a bit of your abs are showing, and the AI takes.
You could make that assessment 100% on your own. If I were to tilt myself one way like this, right? Maybe my shirt comes over here. I tilt myself the other way like this. Maybe my shirt comes over here. You have a rough estimate of what my body looks like. You can do that. Everybody can do that.
Okay, but I can't. Like
That
you
would be a violation of my privacy. I wouldn't feel like my privacy was violated. That you know what my body looks like because I posted pictures of my body.
Okay, yeah, but I'm going through your entire Instagram right now, right? And you don't do it that explicitly, right? You're just like, oh, you're just standing like normal in all your pictures. And I go
Like,
through your
again, you just keep restating this. But
Well,
the
no, no,
fact
no,
of
no,
the
no, no,
matter
no. Okay.
is that all the information you could have posted
Like
is
you're
posted publicly.
okay, my human brain could not go through like let's say it takes 100 pictures to accurately imagine what someone's abs would look like under their shirt, okay? It takes 100 pictures. My human brain cannot go through 100 pictures and accurately combine them all together to create an accurate image of what this person looks like naked.
You 100% can. We do it all the time.
No, no,
Yeah,
you're kidding, right?
It's called just object permanence.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. I can look like this. I can stand up. I can rotate around, right? You just saw about 100 pictures of me, right? All at once. You saw 100 pictures there, all simultaneously rapid fired off. That took about a second and a half. If I run at 60 frames per second, that's about 90 frames. It's about 100 pictures. You have a general idea of what I look like all around now, even though you've not seen the entirety of my body all at once. That was never in any of the photos, right? You never saw my face and my back, but you have an understanding of what I look like because your brain can put together these things very basically. It's super easy to demonstrate in a live format because we're talking virtually. Every single thing you're seeing is a frame. It's an image of me. You can put it all together. I know you can. I know that everybody can.
Okay, yeah, but it's very different though when you just demonstrated that very obviously, right? Like if I go through someone's Instagram, I look at like 1,000 photos or whatever, or 100. I personally, I find it very hard to distinguish what their penis looks like, right?
Well, yeah, if they don't have pictures of their penis. But if you show me a bunch of pictures of what somebody's bulge looks like, I can get a pretty accurate assessment of what their penis probably looks like flaccid.
Okay. Wait. Okay, what I'm trying to get at here is that it is so this bot is so intelligent, or I don't know, fucking complex, that by looking at pictures where your penis is not showing barely at all, it's not showing basically at all.
The problem
I can take
going to run
those.
into here is that with the way that physics, just basic images work, right? You're never going to be able to discern something from the images that isn't there. You're never going to be able to come up with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what you do to try and make this AI more complex or more hard or make the intuition pump more difficult to go by, it's always going to come back to the same principle. It's going to come back to the same rebuttal that I'll throw at you time and time again. And I think it's really obvious what the rebuttal is. I think I've obviously demonstrated that it's the case that you have the capability of that. I think I also obviously demonstrated the case that it's not the case that if, for example, I spin around, I somehow have a privacy of what my entire body looks like, even though you can imagine that because I never posted it all in one image. It was never posted in once, right?
Mm-hmm. But it's like, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of a good way to word this. It's like when I see someone's body posted online and it was created to such a degree of accuracy that it'd be hard to distinguish between the two people's bodies, that it's just, I find that violating. I don't know.
The only reason that one would find it offensive is that somebody was sexualizing them, right?
Yeah.
Or even attempting to do that. But that would be a problem with posting the image. It wouldn't be a problem with violating somebody's privacy. The privacy still wouldn't be violated. It would be the same amount of offense that I would feel, since some people have tried to do this before, where people attempt to dox me and they don't get the information right. They fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Same amount of offense I feel. It's not the case that they violated my privacy. They haven't violated my privacy. They've done quite the opposite. They've fucked it up. They posted information that isn't mine, right? But the attempt at the information, that's what's offensive. That's what's concerning. That's what's upsetting to people normally, right? That would be the idea behind it. And then you just have a problem with attempting to post that rather than the intrinsic violation of somebody's privacy, which I don't even know if I'd hold as a categorical rule. It probably has a threshold somewhere where it's totally fine to violate somebody's privacy.
So would you say attempting to recreate a picture of someone naked is an attempt to violate their privacy?
If somebody is trying to discern out Like, here's like an example I could give, right? If somebody was to like try and like hack into somebody's fucking phone because they have like nudes of themselves posted there or some shit, and then like you try to use those fucking nudes and like compile those together to like post somebody's fucking body online, yeah, that would be a violation of privacy, but that wouldn't be a violation of privacy through the combination of different information that somebody's posted publicly. It'd be the assessment of private information. You can't violate somebody's privacy with things that they publicly posted. That's just not what the word private means.
I mean, I guess that's a fair point. It's just, yeah. I mean, I just feel like I'm repeating myself. It's similar enough to where that person's body is so similar to this other person's body, and you put their most definable feature on it, their face, on the other person's body, to where you can at least understand what I'm saying, right? Like, I'm not speaking complete nonsense.
The big problem you're gonna run into is just like, yeah, it's a violation of like your privacy if I imagine somebody who's fucking like a male porn star I've seen naked, and I know what your face looks like, and I just imagine your face on it, right? That's clearly not a violation of your privacy. That's obviously not, right? I couldn't get ever tried for like hacking into your shit or doxing you or anything like that. Nobody would assert that as a violation of the privacy, because that's just not what we mean when we say that term. Even if you can't parse it out, what the semantic primitive is, if you can't cash that out with other language, even if that's the case, right? I can just give you examples where it's like I can throw out you examples and like ask, oh, does this violate somebody's privacy? It's pretty clear that it doesn't. Most people wouldn't say that it violates somebody's privacy, so that's clearly not what we mean by the term. But yeah.
I mean, I guess fair enough. Do you have any? Fuck. Do you have anything else to say? I mean,
no, I think I made my argument pretty solidly here.
Fair enough. Thank you for.
Tired, so I'm not as enthusiastic as I am. But I think
fair enough.
Shit came across.
There's one more thing I wanted to ask you before we leave. I'm actually putting on a game show called Waterball. It's a ripoff of Fireball, if you can tell.
It's like the Fireball thing.
Yes, it's I'm the next Salvo, but all the worst parts, you know, obviously. But
oh shit! What the fuck is? I'm hearing the thing double over. Oh my god!
Oh shit! Did you unmute the stream or?
Holy shit! What the fuck? I'm like getting ear raped by you from like 2 minutes ago. I'm closing all of my Chrome tabs.
Oh.
I'm closing, not even Chrome. I use Opera. I'm just closing all of them.
Just nuke them.
I don't even know where's this playing from? Okay, there we go. I closed it. Sorry. No, I'd be down to do it. Depending on the date, obviously. I do a lot of things.
We're still working out the date on it, but I wanted to ask, is there anyone in particular who you'd like to like fucking because the first round is going to be blood sports. Is there anyone in particular who I'd like to invite on so you could yell at them?
Oh, fuck. Who are the people that I can yell at in this community without getting in like insane amounts of trouble?
There's already people who have agreed. Obviously, we don't have a date, but there's people who have agreed to come on if it aligns with their schedules. I could read you about them if you'd like.
Oh shit! Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, there's Spondyle, Mad Pit, Ghosty, Shadow Humor, Poser, Rose Mullet, Tomato Man, Styro, Unseen.
Dude, I could roast half of those people so goddamn hard. You have no fucking. I know so much about half of those people that are just like extremely embarrassing.
Fat Cat, Alex Gekmo, Confusing Opinion, Nerdy John, Given Ant, Clout Route, Cynical, Beaver Man, Leia Something, Orange Man, Flatly, and Ringo.
Oh, shit.
Did Ringo?
Dude,
wait, I might have fucked up
Dude,
Ringo.
That
I don't.
Ringo person is a dumb fuck piece of shit.
I might have actually fucked up Ringo. I don't know. I have two lists where like people I need to.
At the very least, the one thing I could say about Ringo is they literally just gave up arguing with me. I was like, "Oh, do you have any source for this claim that you made on Twitter?" And they were like, "Yeah, my ball."
Okay, I fucked up the Ringo. I fucked up Ringo. Because I have two lists. I have lists I need to invite. Like, as I'm still inviting people on, obviously, and I've not actually invited. Or what are they again? I'm sorry.
I could
I've not invited them yet.
Seem kind of easy to go blood sports with. I could go blood sports with Spondyle, Rose Malay.
Okay.
Shit, there was another person on there. The Poser, I've roasted the fuck out of the Poser.
The Poser?
I feel so bad every single time because that kid got bullied out of my community. And I made an effort to make less jokes discriminating against people because of the Poser. Because what I did was I'd keep insulting him, and I would come up with literally anything. And I learned this kid was Jewish, and I made a bunch of Jewish jokes about him. And then everybody started making Jewish jokes about him, and eventually he left my community. And he stopped staying with us. Okay. So I kind of feel bad just a little bit, but like also not really, because it was very funny. It was a bunch of very funny Jewish jokes.
All right. Cool. I'll write you down then. There we go.
sick.
Okay, cool. Hope to talk to you later, man. Thank you for chatting with me.
Yep.
Even if, I mean, this is like one of the first debates I've ever done. So sorry if I sounded like fucking schizophrenic throughout it. But
no, you're totally good. Yeah, I do a lot of debates with people who don't debate a lot. I try not to be like super autistic about it.
You should have called me a moron more. I feel like that would have been funny.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sick. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Right.
It went all right, guys. Actually, it went really bad, but you know what? We stay winning. Okay, we do not take L's no matter what. That's not all, folks. Okay, we got more shit to do. Okay, we have. Let me just write that down. All right, we have more shit to do. Okay, I really want to go over this fucking Ishowspeed drama. Okay, to whoever's still fucking listening. That conversation was probably really boring. I apologize. He should have called me a moron. Like I said, he should have called me a moron more. Okay, I deserved it. I should have been bullied more. But yeah, let me just go to Cavos right now. Our boy Ishowspeed is in a bit of trouble. Okay, it's just over for Ishowspeed. I already watched this video, as you can tell. I'm really fucking thirsty. Holy shit. I just got like a sting of pain in my fucking the back of my throat. But yeah, we're gonna watch this fucking video by Cavos. He basically goes over all of the fucking he basically goes over all the Ishowspeed drama, okay? If you didn't know, Ishowspeed recently was caught copyright striking and just like fucking with people, basically. He initially denied it, but then he came clean. It's just a whole big mess. We're gonna get right into it right here on the Assistant Sailor channel, okay? It's gonna be fucking awesome. Oh, and then I also might call in to... Is anyone live right now? I feel like calling in right now. Because I do not want to go to bed. No one is really live right now. Okay, cool. RIP. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get right into this. Get something to drink, man. No. Beaverman, that's for pussies, okay? I'm a manly man. We don't need no water, okay? We stay winning.
What is going on? Welcome back to a brand new video.
Oh, that's a bit fast. I forgot Cavos isn't like retarded like either like the quartering and fucking Ethan Klein. He actually, you know, has a little don't call it. Okay. He has a little ump at his stuff, okay? He talks fast.
Channel, please consider subscribing. It's free. So today we're going to be talking about one of the most popular streamers and YouTubers on the planet right now, Ishowspeed. But today, what we're going to be talking about, I think personally, is the worst thing I've seen come out about Ishowspeed. Something that has been affecting so many YouTubers.
He's gay! No.
Actively lied about, tried to hide behind, and in the United States is illegal. So what are we talking about? We have a lot of evidence and stuff to show today of Ishowspeed abusing YouTube's copyright system by falsely copyright claiming a load of different YouTubers who dare
to yourself.
Talk.
Dude, I'm planning on deepfaking myself. Okay, I'm gonna put my face right on like I'm gonna put my face right on like the Giga Chat, dude. It'll be awesome.
About him. Now, as everyone on YouTube should know nowadays, fair use is something that protects people like me, any commentary channels, where we can actually use clips of other YouTubers, clips from other content, and talk over it and talk about it because we are making our own content. They call it transformative content, and it still remains our content. It doesn't mean that someone can come along just because we talked about them and say, hey, actually, that's my content there, even though we use like a 20-second clip of them in our video. Well, it seems Ishowspeed thinks that's okay. A YouTuber called Jabroni on his second channel, Jabrangus, uploaded a video titled, YouTube's biggest copyright troll just outed himself. The link to this video will be in the description. This was a great video, which brought to light an...
Dude, Jabroni the GOAT, bruh. Put it on Johnny Sins, true. No, dude, Jabroni the GOAT, okay? He makes really good videos. Y'all should go subscribe to Jabroni right now, alright? He's a G, as someone would say.
I had no idea.
Man, I don't know why you're not modded, bro.
Actually doing, and definitely infuriated me. You all know YouTube's copyright system is extremely backwards, and we'll talk about that near the end of the video. But let's get on to Speed and why he's been getting away with this for so long. So in his video, Jabroni shows a lot of different commentary creators who have been getting copyright claimed by a company named Thumb Media. We got Omni. I'm getting copyright claimed for a Ishowspeed clip of my latest video. Disputed it and got rejected in 10 minutes by Thumb Media affiliate, who I don't even think exists. Am I getting screwed over or is this legit? Puts my channel at risk of getting a strike. There's a company called Thumb Media Affiliate that's been striking commentary YouTubers who talk about Ishowspeed. I'm not sure if this company is actually affiliated with Speed or if they're just falsely striking videos. IDM. By
the way, it is confirmed now that they are actually fucking affiliated with Speed, okay? In fact, it is Speed. They're not just affiliated, it is, okay?
See if you can confirm. Internet AJ replied, I got strike and disputed it and they are fighting it. Papa Gut, replied to Jalen's tweet. Jalen said, these fuckheads claimed my video and rejected my appeal, and it's not a valid claim whatsoever. They even claimed parts of my original video. They didn't even copyright it correctly. Papa Gut replied, something like this happened to me on my Ishowspeed video. Hopefully Team YouTube can do something about these blatantly bogus.
So yeah, all these fucking big creators are getting shit on, okay? I'm a small creator. I stay winning. Nothing fucking happened to me, okay? Fuck all these guys. I stay winning. That's all I got to say.
Claims. Brony also shows us DMs from other YouTubers saying, what's funny is the video got claimed, I trimmed out the clip, and then they claimed the video again a few hours later, which was literally just me talking over gameplay. I'm just not going to make videos about Speed anymore. It's mad annoying. So even when people have trimmed Speed out of their videos, Speed and his company have still swooped in and claimed videos just for talking about Speed. Jabroni also shows loads of different DMs from other YouTubers talking about their experience with Thumb Media.
I got constant DMs from YouTubers asking for help with their claims from Cardigan Media, Aegis TM on any video talking about Ishowspeed. I want to read you guys a few of these now. I got one on August 26th that said, I'm amongst the list of plug channels copyrighted by Thumb Media affiliate. It's screwed up. These are only some of the hundreds of videos they have copyrighted from me. Another one from August 26th, the same day. Hey man, similar thing happened.
So I mean, yeah, it's just like all these fucking creators are just getting actually like molested by fucking this Thumb Media company, right? It's like, holy shit, you know, like this fucking sucks, obviously.
To me with my short.
I don't even know what to commentary on right now, dude. We're doing the Hassan meta, okay? I'm just gonna sit back.
Claim win.
Relax.
It seems it may be an offshore company owned by Speed, but I'm not entirely sure. November 25th, I got a DM that said, hello, sir, big fan. Wonder if you ever experienced with Thumb Media affiliates copyright. It seems that all the creators on YouTube got false copyright claimed when posting Ishowspeed content, including me. I got 3 false copyright claims under Thumb Media affiliate's name, and I wonder if you can help me with this situation.
Damn.
There's another one from December 8th. It says Thumb Media just claimed Speed content of me on a
Speed look out
4-second
for
clip
smaller
of him
creators.
screaming on my video.
True.
Here's a DM I got December 16th. It said, yo, Jabroni TV, hit me up ASAP. I replied, what happened? Did you get copyright claimed by Thumb Media? Yeah, I saw you tweeted about it. Did you ever get that appeal to work?
Damn.
December 29th, I got a DM that said, yo, Jab, I know you don't know
Bro
me, but
began
please, I need your
predicting
help.
it, bro.
I also-
Bro got so many DMs, he started predicting it. That's crazy,
I also
bro.
heard that you won the dispute. Please, how can I remove this false copyright claim on my video? January 17th.
That's not bad to get shit roll video plays. I'm not true. Dude, low-key,
Is it fake?
got a shit
I said,
right now.
it's real. I think
Low-key.
they actually represent Speed, but I don't know for sure. If your video is truly fair use and you can fight it in the YouTube studio, if not, don't fight it. And they said, I used Ishowspeed's Instagram pictures only, and it was a short YouTube video. I got 4 million views off that video. I said, it's up to you. I'm not a lawyer, unfortunately, but they backed down after I disputed them 2 times. January 23rd, I got a message that said, hello, there's this new entity, false copyright ID claiming Ishowspeed content called Cardigan Media by Aegis TM. I saw your tweet encouraging creators to DM you about this. Are there any updates on how to handle this? I have a creative Ishowspeed trolling video perfectly under fair use with 2 million views and climbing, which has been claimed in its 13-minute entirety. These DMs have never stopped rolling into me, and my tweet didn't even have that much reach. There are probably dozens, if not hundreds of YouTubers who have had their videos claimed.
And it is absolutely...
Bro, it's also crazy, man. Like, think about all the elbow grease fucking Ishowspeed had to put into fucking striking all these goddamn channels, okay? Like, bro had to spend like fucking days of time just fucking copyright striking all these people, bro. Like, that's kind of giga chat. I'm not gonna lie. Low-key, guys, kind of a W.
bullshit that Thumb Media are going around falsely copyright claiming all these videos. Now you might be like, well, how do we even know this is Speed? Hold your horses a little bit. We need to build up to that. So Jabroni also himself got a copyright claim from Speed, which I assume caused him to look into all of this. He got claimed, as you can see underneath, Thumb Media affiliate. He said that he disputed the claim, of course, as he should have, in which Thumb Media denied it and said their claim is still valid. This is where you can clearly see how backwards and shit YouTube copyright is that if someone like Ishowspeed and his company want to claim a video and you appeal it, YouTube don't look at it and think, oh, maybe they're not right. They go back to the company that's claimed it and say, is it still valid? And all they do is, yeah, still valid.
Bro, that's so gay, bro. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I'd like to dispute this. Still valid. Just fucking completely shit on him, bro. It's... like, if you don't see a problem with that system, then, like, you might actually be retarded, okay? More retarded than me. And that's a pretty big feat right there, bro. Oh, my God.
And it's been confirmed by Jabroni that these were all manual claims.
The claims we were getting last summer were manual claims, which means somebody was going to our videos and manually clicking the claim this video button, which is even more infuriating because whatever they decided was their copyright wasn't even flagged by a bot. It was literally some person who I believe was just typing in Ishowspeed into the search bar and claiming every single video that wasn't posted by one of Speed's channels.
However, after getting a claim from...
They are corporate shields, okay? Stack at the what's on the chat, bro. Literally, fucking YouTube, they just suck off every fucking corporation ever, okay? If they, like, if you're a corporation, if you have a little fucking yellow check mark on Twitter, dude, they're deep throating your ass immediately. Like, It's crazy, bro. It is crazy.
Thumb Media, Jabroni decided that unlike most people would, because you don't want to get sued, you don't want to go to court over this shit, he would actually fight the copyright claim as much as he could.
So I fought back,
Damn.
and I put my channel on the line.
This resulted in them actually dropping the copyright claim.
Good for Jabroni though, man. Like he low-key brave as hell for this, okay? Personally, I would not do something like this, okay? I'm a pussy. I love my channel. I do not want to lose it, bro. But props to Jabroni here, the man, the myth, the legend.
And on August 15th, I got yet another email from YouTube. Hi, Jabroni. Good news. After reviewing your dispute, Thumb Media Affiliate has decided to release their copyright claim on your YouTube video. Oh my god, I was so relieved. And I felt like the weight of the world was like taken off of my ass because I was so worried about what was going to happen to my channel. The interesting thing was the same day, they released claims against a bunch of YouTubers, including Internet of Jay, who I had been talking to behind the scenes about this.
They're bullying people into accepting their claims until you actually try and fight back. Because most people, once your appeal for the claim gets denied, you're thinking you're fucked. You're not going to do it anymore. So now we've seen the blatant, disgusting copyright abuse. And I hope people have the same energy for this as they have for every other YouTuber or even streamer that has been exposed and ripped apart for this. This issue got so big that Speed's Reddit was constantly talking about it, and Speed reacted.
Bro, you know it's bad if your fans are talking about it, bro. Like, you know it's bad then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, most of the time, like, fans are, like, just little, like, actual, like, white blood cells that, like, they will literally just defend their fucking favorite creator no matter what, okay? Like, their dick is constantly in their mouth, bro. But, like, bro, if your Reddit is turning against you, you know you fucked up, bro. Be right back. I need to get some ramen. Hell yeah, dude. Have fun, Seketh. I fucking love ramen. That's a little bit of a side tangent, but...
I did to it by saying this.
Oh, alright, Chad, then where's the... Alright, I'll watch the video again then, Chad. What's the video, bro? Like, oh my gosh, dog. Bro, that is... What are y'all... A company called Thumb Media is copyrighting striking auto... Chad, how do I like Chad?
Why doesn't he have a shirt on? Kavos looks like a huge twink. True.
How do I stop this from happening? Like, because it's not happening to me.
Dude, Kavos is literally like twink shadow humor. What the hell?
Like, Chad, like, how do I, like, stop this from happening? The fuck? Like, I don't get it, bro.
Damn.
Noobs, okay, alright, bro. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Ooh, no, it's just...
Acting like he absolutely knows.
So yeah, right there, okay, that he's literally acting like he has no fucking idea what's happening. Okay, he's like, what? Who's doing this? What? Like, what? And that was where the story stopped for a while, right? Like this like random fucking company is claiming all of Ishowspeed's videos, and he just doesn't know anything about it, right? But now recently, there's been a new update to the story, okay, and this is the new shit right here, okay. Pay attention, everybody. This is the, I don't know. This is the important shit.
Acting surprised and brushing it off. He doesn't actually deny or say anything definitive about Thumb Media. Well, I didn't know this, but Jabroni tells us that it is in fact illegal in the US to abuse copyright, and it can be fined up to $2,500 per video.
You guys are false copywriting. That's illegal. It's a
Shit, dude. I gotta rescind some of these strikes, man. Oh my god.
literally illegal to do in the United States. You can be fined $2,500 for every video that you false copyright. It is a criminal offense.
After reacting to this clip, even
It's over. It's over for him, bro. It's over. A total speed death, bro.
Jake Lucky reported on this situation. Ishowspeed has called out a company known as Thumb Media for false copywriting people who post.
Dude, Jake Lucky calling out Ishowspeed? That's crazy, bro. I would have never guessed that would have happened.
Clips. The company has been claiming...
Dude, even though this is a valid reason to call out Ishowspeed, Jake Lucky's still racist, for real. He's an asshole. Dude, Jake Lucky just needs to be good Chad like all of us and just come out and say the N-word, okay? Dude, what the hell?
Multiple YouTubers' videos for months now, with nobody seemingly knowing who they are. Well, Jake, he didn't actually call them out, so no, he's not calling out. He just talked about it.
Dude, I'm retarded. My thing is still huge, but I increased it to, you know, for the bunk thing, but I'll put myself down. There we go. You don't have to look at me like that.
Brushed it off. If you were actually getting your videos claimed, for example, if someone was going around claiming every video of someone criticizing me or making a video on me on my behalf, and I didn't know who they were, I'd be fucking furious. I'd be going crazy.
True.
Ishowspeed's case, where he will be generating loads more money, having loads more exposure, he should have a much crazier reaction. And it is clear by that reaction alone.
Chat, how do I stop this from happening? Like, because it's not happening to me. Like, chat, like, how do I, like, stop this from happening? Like, I don't get it, bro.
That it is actually his company. Don't worry, though. There's plenty more proof. So now Jabroni brings us to this next piece of evidence that makes Speed look extremely suspicious, where Jake Lucky, in fact, asked Speed on stream about the whole situation regarding Thumb Media.
On a lighter note, this whole Thumb Media situation.
Did you hear that, Speed?
Can't talk about that.
Oh, what'd you say?
Can't talk about that. Move on.
He said you can't talk about it.
Ooh, that is a bit. That's a bit sussy. It's a bit
He can't
sussy.
talk about it. If it's a random.
I mean, okay, at this point in the story, though, it's like, I mean, it might be fair enough. He might be in an ongoing lawsuit with these people, you know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe we can give him the benefit of the doubt.
Company that he isn't involved with, or someone doing it that he doesn't know about, he would be straight up like, I don't know who these crooks are, but we're gonna go get them and make sure people's claims are released. Clearly here, doesn't want to talk about it, is hiding behind it. And this had been ongoing for months. This isn't a recent thing. This has been ongoing and ongoing. And Speed and his team have been screwing over a ton of YouTubers for their own gain and their own greed. However, a recent clip came out, a couple days ago in fact, where fans were spamming YouTube so much about Thumb Media that the only thing Speed could do now was actually address it and admit it.
YouTube asks y'all to stop spamming about these emails, about the cardigan and the Thumb Media affiliate. That is me. Just wanted to let y'all know, everybody knows.
There we go, dude. He literally, after like defending himself for all this fucking time, being like, no, it's not me. I swear, it's not me. And then he just, it's me, guys. My bad. My bad, yo. What a piece of shit, dude. Like, I was relatively speed pilled up until this moment, bro. He's been fucking up way too much, man. Like, first he had that fucking moment where, like, he literally admitted on stream that he's fucking scamming people, right? And now he's fucking copyright striking all this shit, bro. Like, fuck you, Speed. What? Actual piece of shit, bro. I don't care that he's fucking, like, 17, okay? I'm just a piece of shit, bro.
Know that, so, y'all guys, please stop. Thank y'all. Love y'all.
Just says it so casually, like everything's okay. Yeah, guys, I'm Thumb Media. Even though I lied about it blatantly to all of you and pretended it wasn't me, it's me. Love you guys. See you later.
What a piece of shit, dude. Oh my god.
Company, which now we know is you, has been exposed for abusing copyright on YouTube. Something that is extremely hated and frowned upon, and you're acting like it's nothing. I guess I understand why. You know, your fans are all little kids. They're probably not actually going to give a fucking shit. However, for us adults in the world who realize what you're doing and how you're affecting other channels just for speaking about you, we know how fucked up that is.
It's just so cringe. It's just fucking awful, okay?
And it's not like you didn't know it was happening or your team were doing it behind your back and you thought, oh man, I need to rectify this. We have seen this situation be brought to your attention multiple times. It has been a big news story.
He did not care.
You denied even knowing Thumb Media were a thing or existed in your eyes.
How do I, like, stop this from happening?
And that it wasn't even you. So it's you and your team abusing copyright because it's all greed. Switching up, having fame, having success, and then deciding, you know what? Let's just abuse copyright too while we're at it because every penny has to count. And again, as well, YouTube also highlights a huge flaw in their bullshit copyright system. There's no fair system in place if a big company swoops in, decides to claim a video that doesn't deserve to be claimed. All you can do is appeal. You have to give your actual information, your name and your address, which is fucked up as well. And then the company who claimed against you, all you have to do is say, I do want to still copyright claim this, so it's valid, and that's it. It's if you take this claim, or you try and sue us.
That is just crazy, bro. That is crazy. The system is fucked up. Speed is fucked up. Fuck you, Speed. You're a piece of fucking shit, and if you claim this, I don't know, I'll kill myself on stream to fuck you over. I don't know, bro. It's just over. It's over.
Or shut the fuck up. But just because the system is broken doesn't mean it's okay for people like Speed to abuse it for his own gain, even though
I'd say it's in fact probably less okay, you know.
Completely false. He lied to all his fans, he lied to his viewers about it, made you guys for fools too, Speed fans, and did something that on YouTube historically has been heavily criticized and definitely puts a mark on someone's character in the YouTube space. What he did was completely fucked up and he deserves to be called out for this, and big props to Jabroni. His channel is in the description for bringing this to light and exposing this. No one would have known about this or even talked about it if it wasn't for his...
This isn't his main channel though, is
somebody who I think might be the biggest.
Jabroni Gus. Doesn't he have a main channel? Wait, what? Jabroni. Yeah, okay, no. He has like 100. Yeah, he should have put that on his main, bro. That would have been a good ass fucking video. But yeah, guys, that's kind of all I had. A bit of a shorter one today because I'm fucking tired and I have a lot of fucking homework to do. You know, fuck you. But no, I hope you all enjoyed. The bunk segment was a bit of a disaster because I'm retarded. The speed segment was off, but the energy was a bit off, you know, just because I'm tired and I got a lot of shit to do. Yeah, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you all have a wonderful night.